Welcome to day 2 of our 3-day event themed Unlocking the Possibilities of Real Estate, hosted by Perfection Real Estate Group. It's been an exhilarating journey so far, and I am thrilled to be standing here today amidst a room filled with visionaries, industry leaders, and aspiring high net worth individuals like yourselves. Perfection Real Estate Group, as many of you may know, stands as a beacon of excellence in the Nigerian real estate landscape. For years, we've been dedicated to empowering individuals through real estate, making participation in the sector more accessible, lucrative, and rewarding for all our investors. Now, as the saying goes, it's not easy to be Perfection Real Estate Group because in order to get good housing for your investment, we are a one-stop real estate consortium wherein you can get all of this to your advantage. As we gather here today, the purpose of our events becomes even more profound. We had day 1, which unfolded the realities of affordable housing in Nigeria, where we were honored to host distinguished guests from various sectors, industry stakeholders, government parastatals, and real estate practitioners, all converging to discuss the possibility, probabilities, and challenges surrounding affordable housing in Nigeria. It was a day filled with enlightening conversations, insightful perspective, and promising solutions. And now, on day 2, our focus shifts to the High Net Worth Individual Conference, a pivotal event under our empowerment platform. Today, we are here not just to talk about investment, but to inspire action and to ignite the flames of ambition and to empower each and every one of us to rise to a new height of success. Through our carefully curated sessions, esteemed speakers, and invaluable networking opportunities, we aim to equip you with the knowledge, resources, and confidence needed to navigate the world of real estate investment and emerge as high net worth individuals in alignment with our goals to create 1 million high net worth individuals by the year 2030. In essence, this event serves as a catalyst for transformation, both personal and professionally. It's a testament to our unwavering commitment to your success, your prosperity, and your journey towards financial freedom. So, as we embark on this transformative journey together, I urge you to embrace every moment, seize every opportunity, and dare to dream bigger than ever before. Thank you for being a part of this remarkable journey with us. Together, let's unlock the infinite possibilities of real estate and pave the way for a brighter and more prosperous future for us all. I am Barrister Oluwafunmilayo Erinfolami, the Partnership Manager of Perfection Real Estate Group, and it's my singular honor to welcome you to this event. Thank you.
I make bold to say that Perfection Real Estate is an unconventional company in the sense that we are out to empower people through real estate. So it's about you. It's not about us or what we do or what we sell or what we don't sell. That is why we have that vision to empower people through real estate. And our mission as well is to make participation in the global, not even local, in the global real estate sector more accessible to you. Professional Real Estate Group, we have 3 platforms in order to achieve our vision and our mission. We have what we call the wealth platform. The wealth platform is just a platform to make you participate in real estate to grow your wealth and become financially free? There is always a question I say, can everybody be financially free? The answer is yes and no. Yes, because if you follow the principle of wealth creation, you will arrive at financial freedom. No, because not everybody will do what is necessary to achieve financial freedom. Then we talk about our trade platform. Our trade platform is just there for those who love to acquire landed properties, home ownership, housing, supply, and so on and so forth like that. That is our trade platform. And then we have our empowerment platform, which is the basis of our gathering today. Our empowerment platform is where we talk about the concept of becoming a high net worth individual. We have a program and a template that we present before you that will help you to achieve financial freedom and become a high net worth individual. Under our empowerment platform, we have a mandate, and that mandate is to raise 1 million high net worth individuals between now and the year 2030. And we intend to do that through real estate. When we say in our context, high net worth individual, we want to understand what we mean. We mean somebody who has a net asset of not less than 2 million US dollars. Whether you are a student, whether you are a working class person, whether you are a businessman, whether you are jobless, in one way or the other, this is relevant to you. I just want you to know. Even if you are already a high net worth person, it is still relevant to you. So when I mention high net worth individual, that's what I'm referring to. So when we say that we want to raise 1 million high net worth individuals between now and 2030, we mean we want to raise people who are worth not less than $2 million by the year 2030. So now we have defined high net worth individual. We want to talk about what are the characteristics of every high net worth individual. For example, maybe if we talk about Bill Gates, you talk about Elon Musk, you talk about our Dangote here, you talk about Otedola, you talk about any other person that you know, that you can say, okay, this person is a high net worth individual. What are those things that are common among them? Number one, they make a lot of money. Then, in the same vein that they make a lot of money, they also invest lots of money. Then, they grow their money. And, of course, they multiply their money. Because we want to raise 1 million high net worth individuals by 2030, we want to introduce you to a process and a platform that will help you to replicate the same characteristic of all high net worth individuals, which means that you make a lot of money. Then in the same vein, you will have to invest a lot of money. Then you will grow your money, and then you will multiply your money. Now, you may ask the question, how do I begin? You can begin your journey to become a high net worth individual by simply signing up to the membership of Perfection Real Estate Wealth Club. Yes, and you can do it even today to sign up. That is the beginning of your journey to become a high net worth individual. Why do I say that? We have prepared the system, the template, everything is well packaged. It's just for you to follow the process. You will end up by 2030. You just discover that you are worth more than 2 million US dollars. I said you have to sign up to be a member of Perfection Real Estate Wealth Club. So the question again is, how do I become a member? You can become a member by simply taking advantage of one, some, or all of the 6 real estate investment offers that is embedded into the Perfection Real Estate Wealth Club. Just take advantage. And no matter who you are, like I said, you can take advantage. You will soon see how easy it is. Number 1, we have Dubai Real Estate Investment Scheme. Dubai Real Estate Investment Scheme is $5,000 1 unit. $5,000 is just about 7 million naira of today, right? All you need to do is to first deposit 5% to enter the opportunity. And then you have 24 months to pay up the balance of $5,000. That means within 24 months, you can be part of Dubai Real Estate. And of course, you can do it in multiples. $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, like that. The second one is what we call own-to-rent serviced apartment investment. That one is 5 million in multiples. Now, we already have built some serviced apartments in our estate, Perfection Estate. So that is like a co-ownership of apartments where those apartments are put up for rent and then you will earn rental income. If you want to go and see it, please just indicate interest. We will take you and then we'll bring you back as well. Then we have what we call Building Project Investment Scheme. It's just about we are building and you want to be part of that largesse of when this building has been sold off. I'll be a part owner. I'll be a beneficiary. So you can invest in the building project 1 million in multiples. That's 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, and so on and so forth like that. Number 4, Infrastructure Project Investment Scheme. That one is 500,000 in multiples. Then number 5 is Invest and Cash Out Land Banking Scheme. You can bank in land. You can tie your money to land. Even from 1 square meter. We have that platform. From 1 square meter. It's okay. I want to tie my 2,500 to 1 square meter of land. It is possible. And you can do it in multiples. Okay. Multiples. You get it for now? So you can see how easy it is to play in this field. We also have, lastly, Basic Real Estate Investment Scheme, which is 2,000 naira in multiples. I know that everybody can do that one, even students. 2,000 naira in multiples, that means you can still play in the sector of real estate, even with 2,000 naira in multiples. 2,000 naira, 4,000 naira, 6,000, 10,000, 20,000. So that is, you're going to take advantage of any of this investment scheme. You become member of our Real Estate Wealth Club. And your journey to become high net worth individual has just begun. Simple. What is the benefits? If I join this membership of the Wealth Club and I pick one or some or all of this investment scheme, wonderful benefits await you. Number 1, there are great return on investment as your money works for you. Number 2, you are part of our community of wealthy people with access to great resources and privileges towards knowledge and financial empowerment. That means all the time we'll be telling you, be giving you some tips, sometimes we can host a webinar and, try to share ideas on what you should do, what you should start doing. Again, for now, how to go about some lessons that we learned, and that will continue to change our mindset. And we'll start changing our behavior. We start changing some things about ourselves. We start putting ourselves together, and before you know it, we are going towards achieving, becoming wealthy. Then, of course, you become an ambassador for Perfection Real Estate Group. Access to making millions in extra income on regular basis on our trade platform. When I say you are an ambassador, I just wanted you to understand what it means So an ambassador is a member of the Real Estate Wealth Club with full knowledge and authority to represent Perfection Real Estate Group within his or her own spheres of influence. It changes your economic fortune and lifestyle. Talk about lifestyle. Because you will make lots of money. Invest money in real estate and grow and multiply your wealth. And you end up being classified as a high net worth individual with your net assets not less than $2 million by the year 2030. Then we have what we call global lifestyle experience under our work hard and play hard fiesta. Now, as a community, we don't only want to labor hard to build our wealth, we also want to enjoy while building the wealth. So we have lots and lots of lifestyle packages. When I say lifestyle, I mean traveling abroad, traveling all over the world, meeting good people, going to nice places, being treated, VIP treatment. That kind of lifestyle. That's what I mean by lifestyle. So annual all expense paid international vacation and VIP exposures and connections. It is possible for you to travel all over the world, year in, year out. You have done it free of charge. Don't be say you are going to use your money to do something. No. Your ticket, your accommodation, your feeding, your shopping, and whatever, it is paid for fully. Just because you are a member of Perfection Real Estate Wealth Club. Then, of course, you can qualify for free landed properties, housing units, new cars, shopping vouchers. You get valuable items that you, as much as you like. These are what have happened before. It has been done several times. Then we believe in capacity development. You can't give what you don't have. So we believe in trainings. Sometimes we just believe in that we can send you to go and do trainings, either abroad or in Nigeria. So much more. Does that make life good? Thank you.
As always, it's a pleasure to see beautiful faces like yours here. If you look at this chandelier, it's beautiful, quite all right. You agree with me? But it's a non-living thing. And if it's not well hooked up there, and it comes down crashing, all the glasses, all of the beauty will do what? Vanish. And so sometimes as human beings on the frame, we might look beautiful. But when life happens and we're not well equipped financially, we might literally become shattered. And so, in our quest to help as many as Nigerians as possible, both at home and in diaspora, becoming a high net worth individual, we have put together this wonderful event today. And I'm glad that every one of you has deemed it fit to be a part of what we're doing here. Let me tell you that working hard and playing hard is a thing that Nigerians, I think, we love to work hard. And we also love to play hard. But most times, I find a lot of Nigerians working too hard and forgetting to take care of themselves. We are trying to bring a balance. And in doing that, we appreciate that people are working hard to become somebody important in life. But you see, when you're doing all of that and you're putting it together and you're not taking time to enjoy your wealth or your money or what you've put together, even if you live 90 years, you'll be surprised at the age of 90. The 90 years will look like, when was I born? Life is quite very short. And people work hard sometimes, don't even enjoy that fruit. May that not be our portion. And then we now say, so what's your point of just working and not enjoying and you just go and, like they say, you just go and buy. You should be able to strike a balance. And how do you strike that balance even if you don't have somebody to lead you or take you by the hand? I mean, a lot of people have lost opportunities. Had it been that someone along the path growing up, even myself, there are opportunities that I would have enjoyed, and today, maybe you'll be seeing me flying in my private jet. But we didn't see someone to lead us, but we now said to ourselves, let us be that role model to be able to path ways for people, and how do you take opportunities of things like this? And when they say don't despise the days of little beginnings, honestly, that is the story of Perfection Real Estate Group. Understanding that a lot of people desire to grow their wealth, build wealth, create wealth, but they don't even know how to go about it. Back in the days, when you hear real estate, you don't even want to listen because you're going to hear in millions. And you're thinking, is it with this my 10,000 naira that you want me to come and buy a land in Lekki for 20 million then? That one is not going to be possible, so don't worry. I'll be dreaming that later. But you see, Perfection sat down and said, you know what, no. There must be something for everybody, regardless of your strata, economic status in life. Your socio-economic status should not stop you from being a part of the real estate wealth creation. And honestly, like is often said, or perhaps you have not heard, there is no wealthy person on earth today, as we speak, that does not have an investment or so in real estate. Do you agree with me? And the good thing about real estate is that you can go and sleep. You're not going to give it food. It is not calling you to come and water it. It is not looking at whether the season is rainy season or it's dry season. You buy one land somewhere, and then the next 5 years they will come and tell you, that's your land that you bought there then for 25,000. That land then is 2 million. You'll be like, what? Did you go to give it food? It appreciates on its own. And that is the beauty of real estate. But today, in trying to seek or create wealth, we talk about work hard and play hard. Because we just don't want you to have the concept of, I want to be a high net worth to be there. So it is just work. They just want me to come and work. Let me tell you today. I know Dr. Nee, you already explained that you can be a part of the 6, real estate platforms that we have created. From Dubai real estate scheme to the basic investment scheme. But in all of these real estate platforms that we have on board, guess what that is most exciting? Is the work hard and play hard. The work hard and play hard platform, it wants to recognize the works of your hand. It wants you to enjoy what you're doing. When we're talking about the work hard and play hard platform, which we also tagged under the global lifestyle experience, we're saying that this is another paradigm shift to how we want to experience hospitality, also between at home and abroad, either which way you look at it. And I'm saying that we have platforms you can use to benefit from this platform. Whether you come in through the basic investment scheme, or you come in through the wealth platform, or you come in through the trade platform, or the empowerment platform, which is basically what we're doing today, empowerment, how everyone can become a high net worth individual, you will still benefit from it. As somebody who has been empowered, you look at what are the areas you can be empowered to do this. You can be empowered by becoming a member of our real estate wealth platform. Number 1, you can be empowered when you are engaging into the trade platform. You can also be empowered. Through that empowerment platform, we have different strategies and levies for partnership. Now, this partnership platform, which is under empowerment, is for every one of us to hold on. You say, which one can I key into and become a partner? Whether you're looking from it from the perspective of somebody who is putting something down, or from the perspective of somebody who is just hearing the message and spreading the good news out there. I know some of us are in different, industries. Some of us have gone to school to learn various courses, from medical to engineering. Some of us are in the beauty industry. But all of these platforms too help us to make money. But how do we retain that money, multiply that money? How do we just increasing that money and passing it on to generational wealth? Is tying it down to real estate, using any of our platforms that we have put in place. On our platform, our real estate wealth platform, we have something that everyone can key into. And when you key into this, you have different levels of how you earn, or how you earn return on investment on this. Now, some people as partners will also earn through rewards, which we call commission. Some people will also earn through using different leverage system. That when you even sell houses or so, you get a house back. Some people will earn or make money for themselves by just telling others that key into this investment platform, and you can get whatever you want in terms of shopping tickets or shopping vouchers, as we call it, or just simply just getting a car if it's your sole desire. But we're saying that it's not all the time that you have to put money down to get something at Perfection Real Estate. It just depends on using your own influence. And when we talk about the work hard and play hard platform, we're saying come and enjoy global lifestyle. Traveling to other countries of the world is a form of education because we get to learn, different cultures, languages. We meet different people from different parts of the world who in turn can connect us to other people in the world. This is how people make it, by networking, by knowing people. When we go to all of these countries, it's not just the enjoyment aspect, but you look at the educational aspect. Look at the exchange of social communication and networking that we earn by doing this. Honestly, the last time, I know some of us here went to us with Dubai, had a fantastic experience. And there are times when we have partners hang out and people are, being rewarded with cars and housing. You'll be amazed. I wish some of those slides are here. The last time we went with the football legend, Kanu Wanko, we all had a fantastic time. And also one time we went with the king of Oshorokolan, and he was here yesterday at our conference. He had a fantastic time too. And so I'm imploring you to come and be a part of what you can benefit from the work hard and play hard platform. I've told you, regardless of the platform that you chose, as you listen to our investment platform, as you have heard and you still begin to learn. Because the more you understand what I'm calling you to, the more you'll be enthusiastic to be a part of it. And so the work hard and play hard platform, the global lifestyle experience, is something we do not joke with because we want you to work, but just working alone will not do it. We believe as you are working, you need the motivation to move on to the greater heights, and that you can do by exploring different parts of the world. I don't know what this year we'll probably be going to Paris or any other country, like we said earlier, but we are going. And I don't know how many people wants to come along with me. So it would be nice to see everyone participate. Come join me on the Work Hard, Play Hard platform. That's where I want to see you. I want us to groove the world. I want us to share their memories. And, in the next 5 years, we'll talk about it and even talk about more. Do not go to sleep on this offer. The Work Hard and Play Hard Fiesta or Global Lifestyle. Thank you.
What do you need to know about Dubai real estate investment? A lot of us, we've started this journey for years, and we have seen the benefit. We have a real estate world club that we're actually using to fund all our real estate investment when it comes to real estate investment outside Nigeria. A lot of reason, for you to put your money in UAE real estate investment. The first one is telling us about a lot of demand as a result of growing a population. Dubai population is always increasing on daily basis. We have over 104 international countries trading, exchanging funds, exchanging a lot of businesses in Dubai on daily basis, per seconds. Dubai will tell you on daily basis how much that came into their account. All the total transaction on daily basis, you can Google it and get it when it comes to Dubai real estate investment. It's very simple. So we have, because of what? We have people trooping in on daily basis. It has a very big population. Then if you look at it, Dubai is a very big, and we refer to it as #1 tourist destination. We see most people, even the young, the youth, I'm talking about the youth. When they just get wedded, they will tell you, I want to go and do my honeymoon in UAE. They will not tell you they want to go to England. It's either they go to UAE or they go to where? US. But when you are talking about real estate properties, where you can enjoy, you're talking about smart city, a place you can go and lay your head on on daily basis, maybe just for 3 days or 5 days. And when you get there, you will think of coming back to that particular place. It is Dubai. Because that is why they call Dubai a tax-free investment. You don't need to pay any tax. Then when you're talking about the ROI, where you can get the best return on your investment, it is in Dubai. That is why we have done our mathematics, we've done our statistics, and we have discovered that the best country, as we are talking right now, where you can get the best return on your investment, when you are talking about property and even tourism, is Dubai. If you invest 500 million in Dubai, after 2 years, after 2 to 3 years max, you will start getting return on your investment. Why? Because Dubai don't play with real estate investment. They have a very fantastic system that will definitely make sure that your returns, when it comes to real estate investment, it comes as fast as possible. You can't beat it. Then we have continuous development, innovation, and future prospect. Investor-friendly government policies in Dubai. Their government, they are very, very unique. It's not a place whereby you just build your property. After having it, somebody will just come. You just bring tenement rate, 10 million. Tenement rate, 5 million, come and pay it. No. When you get all this, you get discouraged. Dubai Real Estate Investment Scheme is a crowdfunding. What we did in our own case at PREC is that we bring all our investors together. We bring all our funds together and we invest it beautifully. It is very, very lovely. Why? Because Dubai Real Estate Investment is not as cheap as we have in Nigeria and even in other countries. So you discover that because we have our real estate wealth club, it makes things easier for you. Once you invest in Dubai real estate, automatically you become an investor. The total number of our investment that was actually invested at the beginning was a total sum of $6 million US. And what do? We decided to break it to different units. And we obtained 1,200 units of investment, which we decided to be selling bit by bit to individuals, people like you, people like us. You may decide to buy 1 unit, you may decide to buy 3 units, you may decide to buy 5 units. It depends on your choice. So we now tag our single unit to go for a sum of 5,000 US. So, but with just very token. So if you pay the total sum of 250 US, you automatically become an investor into Dubai. And then you can spread the remaining balance within 24 calendar months. And then we did an equivalent of one-off payment of just 4,750 US. We have what we refer to as primary market, and we have what we refer to as a post-primary market. You know, before you invest in any property, either in Nigeria or abroad, this is where the mathematics comes in. You say, okay, if I decide to invest in UAE right now, how do I get the return on investment? When do I get it? Why are you telling us it is actually different from what is obtainable in Nigeria and other African countries? One, you will automatically get your return on investment. During the construction period, you get between 15 to 30% ROI. If it gets to the sales as it's a post-construction, the ROI increases between 80% and 90%, all within 24 to 36 months. That is 2 to 3 years. Then, immediately, okay, take for instance, now maybe we decide to go into rentals. We are not even talking about investing and selling. You want to go into rental. Rental is another beautiful package that is actually going on in Dubai. If you go into rental or you decide to invest your money and we put it in rental, you should be assured of getting the total sum of 8 to 10% on the rentals. Now, look at it. For anybody who is a member of our real estate wealth club, you definitely get a benefit on GLE, I mean the global lifestyle, and you are entitled to even earn money. What all this one is telling you is that it is not compulsory that you bring out your cash and you drop it for a particular investment. You can use your sphere of influence. Maybe you may decide to introduce one or two people into a Dubai investment. You are entitled to get what we refer to as commission, which we refer to as what? Extra cash from the invitation of new investor, using whom you know in your church, whom you know in your mosque, whom you know in your place of work. Using your sphere of influence, you will get commission. And it's a benefit that you get when you introduce people to come and buy into real estate properties. Then, the GLE qualification for international trip, you invest 3 units. That means you may decide to buy 3 units at once, and you are able to drop 20% of that amount, you automatically qualify. We have gotten a package which we refer to as global package now, which is, is particularly hiding under area vacation that can take you into any country of your choice. You may decide to go to Paris. I may tell you, I'm not interested in Paris. I'm interested in going to Italy. No, I'm not interested in Italy. I want to go to Japan. I'm not interested in going to Japan. I want to go and visit my friend in United Kingdom. Fine. We have a package, very beautiful package that covers all these international countries. And once you are going, we are going to bond the cost of your visa. We are going to bond the cost of the 7 nights and 7 days you are going to spend in that particular place. And we are going to feed you free of charge for the 7 days. Once you are able to key in into the first qualifications for the international trip. But if you don't have the money, you don't have the cash with you. Maybe you are a realtor, or you are just an individual, but you know some big people. You know someone that knows someone. And you are able to invite 3 investors using your sphere of influence. Oh, I have an uncle. He's still in UK. He's been working there for the past 15 years. And he's looking for a place to invest money. He's not interested in Nigerian investment. He's interested in international investment. Fine, no problem. Bring him. Just try to invite minimum of 3 investors. And let these 3 investors drop a minimum of 20% of the 15,000 USD. You that introduce them, automatically you are qualified. GLE qualification for shopping voucher, it says invest in 3 units with a minimum deposit of 5%. Or you invite 3 investors that will definitely key in by paying 15,000 US dollar. You will just drop a minimum sum of 5% as the initial deposit. Once it drops that, you will get our voucher. We have a lot of vouchers. If you want to actually purchase anything, any foreign investment, when it comes to real estate, pass through Perfection Real Estate Group and have rest of mind. I'm going to tell you and I'm going to encourage you that join us to invest into Dubai investment or any other real estate investment abroad. Come in through Perfection Real Estate Group and start earning what? Start earning your return in foreign currency. The prevailing market price of the foreign currency is what we are going to give you as your return on investment. Thank you.
This time around, I'm talking about our own-to-rent service apartments. The own-to-rent scheme is about you investing in apartments. The purpose of doing what? Renting it out and earning rental income thereby. What I'm telling you now is on ground already. You're not saying come and invest and wait for 1 year or 2 years. No. You can jointly own and you can be a sole owner. We call it fractional ownership or whole ownership. That is, you can hold it as a whole and you can hold it fraction. That principle also applies even in Dubai. More than 4-5 people own it. So in the same way, that's how it applies here. 8 people, 8 investors. Because one fully finished and furnished apartment has 8 units of investment. This diagram is a whole 1-bedroom apartment. That's room, parlor, kitchen, toilet, bath, and so on and so forth in one apartment. Mr. Bola has 1/8 of the entire space. Mr. Chima too. Then of course every other space like can be owned by you. So your name can say, okay, Madam so and so, that is our own portion. Then the other alternative, somebody can own it fully. That is like Mr. Samuel now. Mr. Samuel John is the owner of one fully finished and furnished 1-bedroom apartment. So that is the concept of own to rent. So when you do that, the purpose is that, I want to rent it out because we are going to be conducting short lets from July 1st this year. Between now and June 30th, we want to make the place habitable by providing security, water, electricity, the good roads, the drainage, and the sewage. Everything will be working. Then it means that people can start coming to rent the place from July. And what does that mean? You can start earning rental income. So, like that one of Mr. Bola that I showed now is 5 million naira for that fractional ownership. The same thing applies to Mr. Chima, 5 million naira. Then, somebody wants to own it fully finished and furnished, everything as at today. The price is still 35.75. That is 35,750,000. I want to buy everything and I'm sole owner. That person will pay 35,750,000. And of course, you are going to pay it within 3 months. Why? Because the rentals is almost just like buying a car and say, yeah, go hit the road and start giving me money. That is exactly what we have here. And I tell you, if you want to see it, Perfection Estates in Osoroko, in Beduleki. We have other housing units as well. We have 2-bedroom, we have 3-bedroom apartments, we have duplexes. Those ones are under construction. Let us not dull ourselves. These are platforms for us to invest. But we are trying to break it down and make it easy for the average person to be able to participate and invest, in real estate. So there are other housing units that you can buy into, or that you can also participate in telling somebody to come and buy. So that also is applicable. So we are doing a total of 248,000 units that we are going to build, in that estate. Another beautiful thing about this housing unit is that, like maybe you are a member of the Wealth Club now. As a member of the Wealth Club, you can also play in this area in terms of because if you are a member of the Wealth Club, you're also an ambassador for Professional Real Estate Group. So you have access to all our platforms. No other, even if somebody is a realtor for 10 years, 20 years, if he's not a member of our Wealth Club, he cannot have access to somebody who joined yesterday. Who say, I'm ambassador yesterday. He doesn't even have experience. Yeah, he doesn't remember. The access he will get, the advantage and privileges he will get is much more than somebody who says, I'm a realtor for the past 20 years and I'm just ready for you. So my point is that it is good for you to sign up for membership. If you call upon you today, join the membership of our Wealth Club. Now, as a member of our Wealth Club, if you sell 20 houses, you have one for yourself, free of charge. People bought 20 units of housing through your connection, through your sphere of influence, or even one person here, and at the end of the day, if 20 housing units is done, you will get one free of charge. These are means for us to make it easy. Of course, we have to create wealth. That is what we are trying to do as a member of the community. So there's value to share all around. And that's exactly what we are doing. And by sharing the value all around, we are also adding value to ourselves. So the value is being shared within the community. That is what we talk about making money and doing what? Investing money.
All right, so what we want to achieve with this session is to get the questions from your mind down to their ears. Whatever way these questions come to you, we need you to ask those questions. Why do we need you to ask questions? Because we want to know how you have received the messages you got this afternoon, and also what feedback you have for them. Now, there are two kinds of people in this hall. You are either those that want to invest, or you want to learn about these platforms and use them. So that means you are either going to become a consultant, or you are actually going to take a step by owning a property, or buying into Dubai, or buying into own to rent, or buying into all other platforms that have been introduced.
In the area of ambassadorship, are we supposed to, okay, say if you bring 4 people, you can actually make it to be a club member. The 4 people, in what aspects? Is it by bringing 4 affiliates or bringing 4 investors? So I really want to get that very well.
There are different circumstances for different opportunities. Now, Dubai makes it easy. Dubai investment makes it easy for people who can refer people to become investors and even qualify for. Dubai actually is the easiest for you to enter the club. Why? Because if you invite people, 4 people or more definitely gets you a membership right without using your money. If you want to enjoy it without bringing people, you use your money. So by the time you invest, you become a member of the Wealth Club. So it's the membership of the Wealth Club that gives you the right of ambassadorship. If you are not a member of it, you can't be ambassador in isolation. You must first of all be a member of the Wealth Club before you have that right to be ambassador, because you are inside the system by your investments. And because of the fact that you have invested, if I'm telling you something now, say I'm part of it, I've used my money to do it. It's different from I'm just trying to invite you to come and buy because I feel you have money. So me too, I'm there. I've used my money to do it. So I'm inviting you. So it's more effective. And we are all going somewhere together. So that is the concept of ambassadorship. So, but other investments may not really pan like that. For example, now, if you talk about own to rent now, if you bring maybe some investors, I think if you bring some investors, you can still be part of the Wealth Club. It depends. That's why we need to do webinar very well. Why we do webinar, we explain all these things very well. Just sign up.
How much is the price of the one here in Lagos and the one in Dubai? Thank you.
Okay, for own to rent, it is when you talk about investment into the units of investment, 1 unit of investment is 5 million, and that's today's price. Real estate used to appreciate so that people can take advantage of it. So when we begin operation and people can see that this thing is real, and somebody can say, oh, I've invested and I'm earning, then it becomes more believable. For now, then that is when we now say, let us fix the normal price. So that is the one here. The one in Dubai, that one is an equivalent of $5,000. So, and then that one is even much more easier. That is in terms of investing in Dubai. Why? Because $5,000, you can pay $250 to start. And then you have 24 months to balance up that $5,000. You get, so like he said, it's crowdfunding. We're all doing it together.
Okay, so I have a couple of questions, all relating to the Dubai investment scheme, which is an amazing innovation, and I really commend Perfection Real Estate for this innovation.
Thank you.
So my first question is, Dr. Ni mentioned that when you make your deposit of $5,000, that you can spread it for up to 24 months. So I want to know, in that period, because Chief mentioned that you receive annual returns on investment. Now, from the period where you make your deposit and to the period where you complete your deposit, within that time frame, will you start enjoying that returns on investment, or is it until you complete your payment? So the second question is, what is the guaranteed returns relating to the first one? What's the guaranteed returns on investment per annum, every year, once that investment is made? The third question is, now, for what duration? So, for instance, you come in as an investor. Are you going to, enjoy these returns for life? Or maybe it's after 10 years, after 20 years, after 50 years. So, what duration would that be? And then I want to also know the minimum. Now, for instance, somebody doesn't have up to $5,000. So can the person invest less than that? And also, if somebody has slightly above $5,000, can someone also invest like $6,000?
Yes, you will start enjoying returns provided you are up to date. So some people will start, then they will have backlog of 3 months. At that point in time, of course, we will still do something for them. It's not like you're going to cut off, but not maximum. You get it now. So that is the people that backlog, and some people who are actually sometimes some people do once, maybe they pay 250, and you will not see them again. Those ones may not benefit anything. But okay, I'm still trying to, but I just have backlog. So at the time of declaring the dividend, if you are falling short, you will not get the maximum benefit. So as long as you are up to date, even if you are not fully paid your shop to do, you are always honoring your commitments. You will get, although it's prorated too. You get it now. For example, now somebody has paid $3,500, so you are still on $1,000. So definitely the return will be based on what you have. You get it now. So, but nevertheless, it is, you can get your return even while paying, for your investment. Yes, you can get refunded your investment, but the 2-year cycle must complete. Because there's a 2-year cycle. That's why I said 24 months. So that 24 months cycle, even if you say I hang along the line, I can't continue. I have to allow that 2-year cycle to continue because why? We're talking about Dubai. We're not talking about Nigeria now. So because the money is already there. So I say, give me my money. It's not easy like that.
Okay, and then as for Chiboy, I would like to say the minimum will be $5,000, but you are welcome to bring $150,000. So there's really no cap as to but the minimum is 5,000. But what we're saying is that you can start. You may not have that $5,000 to give at a go, but please, can you just put a minimum deposit of $250 on ground, and then pay up the balance over a period of 24 months?
We have the dry season and we have the wet season in Dubai. If you are into rentals, you get good returns during the wet season, during the cool weather. Dubai weather, there are sometimes to be very hot, like oven outside. You can't stay outside. That is why you see that period, people start leaving Dubai. But during the cold weather, rental income is always high. You get a big return on your investment during the cold weather, because an apartment you are paying like maybe 350 dirham for per day in Dubai can go as far as 1,000 dirham during the cold weather. And people come in, they enjoy the weather, and they can pay as many as possible. Dubai make huge money on tourists and hotel accommodation during that period of time.
I go again. It says, what are the benefits of affiliate member marketers who bring investors or individuals to buy or invest into professional real estate group properties?
Well, for affiliates who bring people to buy properties, especially land or housing, as it were here, you will have a commission rate that we pay out to them. So they too are entitled to a commission rate, although not as high as independent marketers or the corporate realtors, but they get commission too. And also affiliates who can also market the Dubai investment to high earners and bring about 4 investors. Like we said, they too can become full membership through this platform. And also, you know, they've been able to create something for themselves without bringing money on the table. I hope that satisfies you.